In a quiet village surrounded by mountains lived a young man named Leo. Leo had big dreams. He wanted to become successful, respected, and wealthy one day. But there was a problem. Leo's mind was always distracted. Every morning he would wake up with good intentions. "I will work hard today," he would tell himself. But after a few minutes his mind would wander. He would start checking his phone, talking with friends, or walking around the village doing nothing important. By the end of the day, Leo would feel frustrated. Days turned into months, months turned into years. Leo's dreams remained dreams. One afternoon, while walking near the mountains, Leo met an old monk sitting beside a calm river. The monk looked peaceful and focused as he watched the water flow. Leo sat beside him and sighed deeply. "I want to succeed in life," Leo said, "but my mind is always distracted. I cannot stay focused on anything." The monk smiled gently. He picked up a small glass jar and filled it with clear water from the river. Then he placed the jar in front of Leo and said, "Watch the water carefully." Leo looked into the jar. The monk suddenly shook the jar strongly. The water became cloudy and filled with bubbles. "Can you see your reflection clearly now?" the monk asked. "No," Leo replied. The monk then placed the jar on the ground and said nothing. Minutes passed. Slowly, the water inside the jar became calm again. The bubbles disappeared and the water became clear. Now Leo could clearly see his reflection. The monk looked at Leo and said softly, "Your mind is like this water. When you constantly fill it with distractions, noise, worries, and useless thoughts, your mind becomes cloudy. In that state, you cannot see your path clearly." Leo listened carefully. "But when you learn to calm your mind and control your thoughts," the monk continued, "everything becomes clear. Focus becomes possible. Discipline becomes natural." Leo finally understood something he had never realized before. Success was not only about talent or luck, it was about controlling the mind. From that day forward, Leo made a decision. Every morning he would sit quietly for a few minutes and clear his mind. Then he would focus on the most important task of the day. Whenever distractions appeared, he remembered the jar of water. Little by little, his mind became stronger. His focus improved. His work became better. Years later, Leo became one of the most successful people in the village. People often asked him the secret of his success. Leo would smile and say, "Your life changes the moment you learn to discipline your mind. Because a focused mind is like clear water. When it is calm and disciplined, it reflects the future you truly want to create."